Hey everybody, it's Neil, and I have an update for my spreadsheet here. So Flowey asked me on my flippening update to look at the rewards cards and see if potions were worth it or not. And the great thing about doing these things over and over again is you get to optimize your spreadsheets and improve it a little bit each time. So what we have here is a new and improved version of my little calculator, and a couple different optimizations that I've made. So one is that instead of doing the manual formula adjustments, I created these flags for the potions, and it's still sequential for legendary and gold. So basically, I can change these flags to change them from true to false, and then I can adjust the numbers as we go. And the other big change I made was I included the Ottermaker value for Dark Energy Crystals because so Ottermaker, if you don't know, is a service run by TC Polymath, and instead of burning the card directly and getting the Dark Energy Crystals from Steam monsters, you send the card to Ottermaker and it sends you back 101%, so you get 1% extra of the crystal value, and so that is here. Now, then in the market value, what I did was I took the max between the market value of the Dark Energy Crystals and whatever the current value is on the marketplace. So this is highest and best use kind of thing. So here I calculated based on 200 cards, which is roughly roughly one season of rewards cards for a Diamond or Champion player. It's going to be higher or lower depending on specifics, but it's a good ballpark, and it gives us enough to look at actual numbers rather than just fractions of things. So yeah, let's take a look. So if we have 200 cards and we buy both legendary and gold potions, then we're going to have fractions of a legendary potion and fractions of a gold potion. Market value ends up being $43. The potions will cost you, 19, and that leaves you with a profit of 24. So if you spend 19 and you get 24, that's 127% yield. In the Dark Energy Crystal value, you spend 18,000 and you receive 35,000-ish, and that leaves you a profit of 16,800, which is a yield of 94%. So that's pretty good. If we turn off the gold potion, let's see what happens. So market value goes down to $30. Yield goes up because your costs go down because you're not buying that gold potion, and expected profit is 22. So let's see. 24, so profit goes down, yield goes up, which is okay. And then if we turn off the legendary potion as well, we go from 30 down to 24. Oops. Yield becomes infinite because we don't have any costs. So your profit is 24, and same thing on the Dark Energy Crystal side. So that's interesting. Profits run roughly consistent. So what this is telling us is that the profit opportunity on the potions for the rewards cards has been pretty well arbitraged away. So it doesn't really matter. It doesn't especially matter. So the interesting thing about this is that if we look at the market values and the crystal values, so if we just look at the base case, everything's pretty even because of the way the prices are and the different probabilities. And what that's telling us is that the market has pretty well allocated resources rationally. Then when we turn on potions, because it skews the numbers, we get a higher concentration in the legendaries and a higher concentration in the golds, which makes sense. But the cost for that is already taken into account. So for the rewards cards, not particularly important to buy the potions, but if you just want to build your legendaries or your golds, then yeah, go ahead and do that. So that's it for this one, and let me know if you have any other questions or suggestions.